Good morning, everybody. This is the fourth module. In this module, you have to study the measurement part. Measurement. So up to module 3, that is related to engineering methodology. From this module, you have to study engineering measurement. So as I told you in the first class, the textbook Mechanical Measurements by Beckwith Buck. The textbook deals with the measurement part of your syllabus. So here, that is the measurement. So what is the measurement? So you have lot of measurement, say starting from linear measurement, temperature measurement, pressure measurement, and other measurements. So in the measurement, so what are the things you have to keep in your mind, and what is the necessary conditions for measurement? The first definition of in the measurement portion, that is the definition of measurement. So what is a measurement? Say measurement means if you go to any shop for purchase of grocery, purchase of material or anything, how they measure? So for that there will be a standard. There will be a standard that is specified by the government of India. You have to use the same standard for measurement, whether it may be length, whether it may be a mass, whether it may be a temperature. You have to use the same standard for measurement. First definition of measurement is the comparison of unknown magnitude with the known standard magnitude. Remember, the definition of measurement is comparison of unknown magnitude with the known standard magnitude. For example, suppose if you want to buy 1 kg of sugar, so if you go to provision shop, there will be 2 pans are present. In the first left side pan, he keep 1 kg at white, and the right side the sugar cover containing the sugar, he will keep that on the right side. By taking or removing little bit of sugar or adding a little bit of sugar, he bring the needle to read 0. That is called null balance. Bringing the needle to 0, that is null balance. For all mechanical engineers, remember the word null balance. Null balance means bring the needle or any measuring instrument to read 0. That is called null balance. That is very, very important for mechanical engineer. You may have the question in the interview. Define null balance. Null balance means any instrument or any measuring instrument, if you bring the instrument to read zero, that is called null balance. Null balance. Here, the first definition is measurement. First definition is measurement. Measurement is the process of measuring the unknown magnitude with the known magnitude. You have a standard procedure for measurement. For example, I ask you to measure 100 millimeter of shaft. So how do you measure? That is, you keep the steel scale or keep or vernier caliper and or tape. You keep the first division of the scale should coincide with the one end of the component or shaft. The other end should coincide with the other end. That is the procedure for measurement of length. That is, unknown magnitude is the length of the shaft and the known magnitude is the scale. So from that you can measure the length of the scale. That is the procedure you used for measurement of length. The same way you have to use the standard procedure for measurement of time, measurement of temperature, measurement of pressure and other item. So like that, you have to use the standard procedure specified by the government of India for measurement. So measurement is very, very important for mechanical engineers. Say once again, the definition of measurement is the comparison of unknown magnitude with the known standard magnitude is called measurement. Next, come to the point, the significance or aims of measurement. Say the research and development. Say for measurement, which includes the measurement of temperature, measurement of pressure, measurement of length. So like that, in every field, you require measurement. That is physical, electrical, mechanical, optical, and chemical quantities can be measured by using standard procedure. So from this, you can understand from starting from pin to the satellite. So every field, say you have a pin, a small pin used for stapling the paper or a satellite, wherever you have the system, there you require the measurement. So without the measurement, there is no life at all, because the measurement is very, very important for our life. That is the aims of measurement. Next, come to the point, very, very important, mechanical measurements. Mechanical measurement. This is nothing but the measurement of length, measurement of pressure, measurement of temperature, measurement of strain. So like that, you have to measure the some of the components, some of the system. So there you require the measurement. All of you, please write down the question. Explain briefly the mechanical measurement. Explain briefly the mechanical measurement. Say the mechanical measurement is classified into two types. One is mechanics type of measurements, other one is power type of measurement. Classified into two types. One is mechanics type of measurement, other one is power type of measurement. First, we discuss what is the mechanics type of measurement. For this good example is, all of you gone to the provision shop or vegetable shop. How they weigh the vegetables? Say how the weigh the vegetables. There will be a scale. In that you have two pans. One is left side pan, other one is right side pan. Say for example, your mother asks you to buy 1 kg of onion. 1 kg of onion. So how the shop owner weighs the 1 kg of onion? Say for that left side he keep the dead weight of 1 kg and the right side he keep the onion. So if the weight of the onion is more, he remove few onions. If the weight of the onion is less, then he add few onions. Then he bring the needle to read 0. That is the center point. That is called null balance. See here, there will be a lever on that beam balance. The word, remember, the beam balance. When beam is come to the standstill position of 180 degrees, then the needle of the beam will come to the 0 point or 0 reading. That is the null balance. Say here, the bringing the beam to the standstill condition of 180 degrees, that is the mechanics. That is mechanics. Say the mechanics means there may be a mechanism is present. From that you can weigh the weight of the vegetable. The mechanism is present in the scale. For that reason, it is called as mechanics type of measurement. Mechanics type of measurement. Mechanics type of measurement. So here the mechanism is present. That is the beam is there. On left side of the beam there will be a fan. On the right side of the beam there will be one more fan. The beam is oscillates up and down and bringing the beam to the read null balance. That is the mechanism. This mechanics type of measurement again classified into three. That is empirical method, rational method, experimental method. Again, the mechanics type of measurement is classified into three. That is empirical method, rational method, and experimental method. First, we discuss the empirical design. So, empirical design is nothing but this type of measure is completely based on intuition. Say intuition. All of you observe here the word intuition. That is in Kannada we call it as Uisodu. Uisodu. Intuition means Uisodu. So this empirical design is completely based on the intuition. So for that reason, this intuition is intuition. So this empirical method is based on intuition. For that reason, this method will not give accurate and precise results. For that reason, in engineering practice, we will not use the empirical method for measurement purpose. For this, a good example is you might have seen the old stamp papers in your house. The land or house, they measured in Ankana. 25 ಅಂಕಣದ ಮನೆ like that, 25 ಅಂಕಣದ building like that, they mentioned in the stamp paper. So Ankana is the standard procedure which was used before independence. After the independence, the government of India developed the system. Everything is in meters. Till today, in registration purpose, we are using the land size in meters, square meters, and also we are not using feet. But in usual practice, we call it as 20 by 30, 30 by 40, or 40-60, like that. So in the normal procedure, we use feet, but in practice, in registration purpose, in the sub-registrar office, we use the metric system. That is in metric system. So empirical design method is based upon intuition. For that reason, this is not used in practice because of the complete design is based on intuition. Next, come to the point, the rational method. So rational method is based on scientific laws and the relationship. So this method also proves wrong sometimes. For that reason, rational design method is also not used in engineering practice. And next come to the point, experimental method. So this is one method we are using in engineering practice in our metrology laboratory or in basic material testing laboratory or design laboratory. We are using experimental method. So this is experimental method means this is based upon trial and error. Remember the words trial and error. The all mechanical engineers must remember in your lifetime the word trial and error. Say, I told you earlier in the example, the adding or removing the onion in the scale, that is the trial and error. Bring the result to 1 kg. Bring the result to 1 kg. In the same way, if there will be a design problem is there, by adjusting the parameters, bring the value according to the requirement. That is called trial and error method. That is called trial and error method. So all mechanical engineers, you must know what is a trial and error. Trial and error means bring the result according to your requirement by adding or removing the parameters into the system, then bring the results according to the requirement. That is called trial and error method. That is called trial and error method. Next, come to the point. The second type of mechanical measurement is the power type of measurement. Power type of measurement. Say for this, good example is steam power plant. Steam power plant or nuclear power plant. And the simple component is, all of you seen the multimeter. All of you seen the multimeter. If you want to measure the resistance, then what you have to do? Bring the instrument to measure resistance. Before that, you have to add 2 power cells to the multimeter for reading. So that's one good example. See, the power type of measurement is nothing but the power plant is present far away from the control room. Far away from the control room. For example, suppose consider the nuclear power plant or the steam power plant. The control unit is situated 100 meters or 200 meters away from the machine or away from the system. The flow of coolant, the flow of steam, the temperature of the steam, and the pressure of the steam are controlled by observing the reference points. Then they adjust the steam pressure, steam temperature, flow rate of the coolant, and the turbine speed with the reference point. So the control unit is placed away from the away from the plant, so that the everything is controlled by using power. That may be electrical power, that may be hydraulic power, that may be any type of power. From that you control the system. That is called power type of measurement. For that, good example is steam power plant, nuclear power plant, and other plants where you can control the parameters away from the plant. That is called power type of measurement. Next, come to the point, fundamental method of measurement. Say before that, all of you write down the question. Explain briefly the mechanical measurement. The very first question in module 4 is explain briefly mechanical measurement. Below that, write down in bracket. First, write down mechanics type of measurement. Below that, write down power type of measurement. This is the answer for that. Then put a dash for mechanics type of measurement and divide that into 3. Divide that into 3. Put a subdivision 1, empirical method. Subdivision number 2, rational method. Subdivision 3, experimental method. Experimental method. Next, you write down next line. Power type of measurement. Power type of measurement. So for this power type of measurement, the good example is steam power plant and nuclear power plant. We have steam power plant in Raichur and nuclear power plant in Kaiga. We have both the plants in our state. One is situated in Raichur and the other one is situated in Kaiga. Kaiga, we have nuclear power plant. And hydel power plant is situated in Chok. And also hydel power plant is situated in Varahi. If time permits and everything is okay, we will go to the Varahi project this semester or next semester. We will arrange the industrial visit to Varahi project. So many of your seniors, now they are in 5th semester and 7th semester, they arranged the visit to Varahi project. So this time also we will arrange if the everything is fine. Next, come to the point. Fundamental method of measurement. All of you understand fundamental. That is a minimum requirement or essential requirement of measurement. Essential requirement of measurement. So what are the things required for measurement? So that is direct method and indirect method. Say the name itself indicates direct method and indirect method. Direct method, indirect method. So for this, a good example is measurement of length of the shaft. How do you measure? You take the steel scale that you keep it on the shaft and measure the length. The first end of the shaft is coincides with the zero graduation on the scale. Other end is coincides with the length of the shaft. So here, is there any translation is present? Translation is present? No. The method and the result is direct. You mention the result of the measurement in unit, that is in millimeter or in centimeters. So this is the direct measurement or direct method. So remember, there is no translation, there is no ambiguity in the measurement. You have the result direct, that is in millimeter or in centimeter. So then come to the point, indirect method. Say indirect method. Nowadays, all of you seen digital speedometer or digital odometer or the digital temperature indicator or the digital tachometer. So here you have the translation for this. Good example is the digital speedometer. So the indirect method, there will be two or more translation is present. So you can explain the digital speedometer like this. Say the wheel of the two-wheeler is fixed with a flexible cable which is connected to the digital speedometer. The rotation of the cable is converted into the RPM of the wheel, RPM of the wheel. This RPM is translated or converted into voltage signal from the transducer. This voltage signal is converted into digital signal. Then you have the output, the result of the measurement in speed, that is in kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. This may be analytical speedometer or digital speedometer. You have the result in kilometers per hour. Say in the direct method, there is no translation, direct result. But indirect method, there will be a translation. Two or more translation is present. From that you mention the result in units, that is in kilometers per hour, whether it may be digital indicator or analytical indicator or any type of system. Here the rotation of the wheel in RPM is converted into analogous signal. Then this analogous signal is converted into voltage signal. This voltage signal is converted into digital signal, and digital signal is converted into digital representation in the unit that indicates kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. So today's class, that is the mechanical measurement. The measurement is the comparison of unknown magnitude with the known standard magnitude is called measurement. Then come to the point, the significance or aims of measurement or research and development. The measurement of pin and the parameters of satellite in every field of engineering, in every field of human being, you require the measurement. Next, come to the point, very, very important, the examination point of view. This is very, very important. All of you mentioned the mechanical measurement. You can expect this question this time in the examination. That is the mechanical measurement. The mechanical measurement is classified into two: mechanics type of measurement and the power type of measurement. Again, the mechanics type of measurement is classified into three: empirical method, rational method, and experimental method. And the last one is rational method. Last one is rational method. And the second classification of measurement is power type of measurement. So here you have two or more translations. For this good example is hydel power plant, nuclear power plant, and steam power plant. Next, come to the point, fundamental method of measurement. So here the fundamental, that is the basic measurement, is classified into two: direct method and indirect method. The direct method is the measurement of length of the shaft or the length of the workpiece by using steel scale. The indirect method, the measurement of speed of the vehicle by using analytical digital speedometer or digital speedometer. So you have two more translation, that is the analogous signal is converted into voltage signal and voltage signal is converted into digital signal, and the digital indicator presents the result of the measurement, that is in kilometer per hour. This much is enough for this class, and I stop at this stage and I will continue in the next class. Now, all of you please write your name and USN in the chat box.